That's how much fun it's going to be today, people. Roller coaster excitement today. All right, lesson 5. We're solving our ratios here for missing information. Now, the thing here is there's going to be a key phrase we're going to see. So lesson 5 actually gets broken up into 2 particular days. So here's what we want to focus in on. Let's dive right in. We've got example 1 here. A superintendent of highways is interested in the numbers of different types of vehicles that travel within his county. In the month of August, a total of 192 registrations were purchased for passenger cars and pickup trucks. Whoa. Stop right there, people. A total of 192. That's going to be key. Box that in. All right. They reported that in the month of August, when for every shows up, who's going to appear next? Ratio. Yeah. So there's my ratio. For every 5 passenger cars registered, there were 7 pickup trucks registered. Okay. So how many of each type of vehicle registered in the county? So here's what we are dealing with. I'm going to find some space that's right here. Oh, part C. There we go. So first thing is always tape diagram down. In order to get a tape diagram down, I need a ratio. We saw that phrase, for every. For every. There you go. You know what? I said it's important, and I didn't even circle it. We'll give it like 6 circles here. All right. So 5 passenger cars, 7 pickup trucks. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Those are for the cars. Put the C out there. Now we got the trucks. There are 7 of them. Okay, so it's going to be a little bit bigger that's there. Again, I want to line things up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, there's my trucks. Now here's the thing. If I go back up to the question, 192. Is it 192 cars? No. Is it 192 trucks? No. It's a total. Total. So total means that they're added together. So when I come on down here, I can't put the 192 just with the cars. I can't put them just with the trucks. I gotta put it with both of them. Which means, how many boxes are there in total that I have to divide up between that 192? Well. There were 5 with the cars, 7 with the trucks. That means we have a total of 12, which means I've got 192 that needs to be divided up between the 12 boxes. All right? Total now, people. If it was 192 cars, it would go just with the 5 cars. 192 trucks, it would just go at the bottom with the trucks. But they told me there was a total, so it's got to go with both of them. So I'm looking for a calculator. That's here, all right? I'm going to reach for my calculator. Let's punch that on in. 192 divided by 12, all right? Gives me 16. Like I said, we don't mind if we use the calculator for this, because what I'm really interested in is, can you set it up, and do you know what to do with the numbers? So because of that, and I get 16, that tells me each box is worth 16. All right? So the question wanted to know how many of each type. Okay. Well, if there were 5 boxes and each one was worth 16, 5 times 16 gives me 90. So we had 90 cars. All right? And then we had 7 boxes. Each box is worth 16, so I've got to do 7 times 16. All right? And that'll give me 112. Again, we can punch that on into the calculator there, and all is going to be good. All right? So when I'm looking at this, and my head's kind of pausing for a moment here. So one of the things we like to do is to be able to check our work. But when we check work, all right, we can't just redo what we've done, because we might end up redoing the mistake. What's bothering me here is, if I say there's 90 cars and 112 trucks, if I add those two together, I should get 192. But I don't. So, okay, let me go back and check my work. Maybe it's off there. But again, I'm stumbling upon this, not necessarily because I'm rechecking, because we always don't want to recheck our numbers there. And when I scan back and I look at 5 times 16, how many of you were screaming for an 80 to be there instead? Okay, all right. So 80 seems a little bit better here. But when I add the 80 with the 112, do I get 190? Oh, I do get 190. Okay, so there we go. So keep in mind, that's a good way of checking your work. Not just necessarily redoing the same math that you did, but I knew I was supposed to get 192 in total. 80 and 112, that does give me the 192, which the 90 clearly did not before. Okay, so again, we're focusing on those styles of questions that are there. So we're going to skip example 2. We'll see that one tomorrow. That's there. All right. Nope, not you. All right. Yes, here we go. Sammy and David. Question 2. Sammy and David, they're selling water bottles to raise money for new football uniforms. Sammy sold 5 water bottles for every. Remember, people, that's exactly what we're after. Sound the alarms. All right? For every. We've got ourselves a ratio. So here we go. I'm going to get it down right away. We've got 5. We've got 3. Sammy sold 5. David sold 3. All right. Now, I got so excited I was writing the numbers down, but I wasn't writing the tape diagram down. All right. Well, let me get the boxes down there. Let me get the boxes instead. All right. All right. Here we go. All right. 5 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 boxes. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So together. That means all of them. Together is another way of saying total. They sold 160 water bottles. All right. So I've got to use all the boxes together. So you can add them up, but I know it's 5 and 3, so I've got 8. So I'm going to take that 160, I'm going to divide it by 8, and I get 20. Each one's worth 20. So, what they want to know? Oh, how much each boy sold. Okay, how much did each boy sell? All right, so each box is worth 20. So for David, all right, we're going to do 20, and there were 3 of them, so 20 times 3 is 60. All right, and then we've got Sammy here. All right, Sammy had 5 boxes, and again, each one's worth 20. So 5 times 20, 100. All right, so Sammy had 100. All right, David had 60 of them there. We got it there. So again, we didn't label the 160 with Sammy, because Sammy didn't sell 160. We didn't label it with David, because David did. It was them together, so we have to use all their boxes there. So we're going to be looking for those key phrases. We're going to encourage that you underline them. You write them down, all that type of good stuff, all right? I got to go. Got to let the dog out. I'll see you.